guys, welcome back. Magic Farm 2 with me, Sid, and we're moving out. I've made 2 bags of holding, so they're stuffed full. My inventory's full. I've dug up me work foundry thing over there. Got most of this stuff in, but I still need to do some stuff. But I want to find an ocean, because I've decided I want to live under the sea, like Sebastian the Crab. But having looked at Thaumcraft 4 in this mod pack, I want to be getting into that early because it is completely different to the old Thaumcraft. So I've got a Thermonomicon. I'll pick that up somewhere or other, can't remember. And a couple of things I need to make is I want to make a thermometer because we need that for research, and I want to make a wand which is pretty straightforward before we head out, and there's one other thing I want to make as well. So start off with the thermometer because I've got all the stuff together for that. That's just one of each of these primary V's flavours, a glass and a gold. Come on. In a workbench. Gold, glass, water. And glass. Interesting. Does it have to go in that order? Blue, red, white. Let's try that. Blue, red, white. Can't imagine it is. Green, blah, blah. Oh, yes, it has to be in exactly that order. Okay, that's a thermometer sorted. Now the other thing I need to do is make a couple of wand end caps. 1, 2, and 2. And if I look in one of my boxes, or my bags I should say, I should have some stickies. I have. Okay, so same again, got my wand, and finally the last thing I want to make, I'm going to need 1, 2, let's get this right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. I'm going to need one of them, and I am going to need one of my diamonds. Yep, I'm going to spend a diamond. And this is my final piece of equipment. This is from the other box, and I'm making the little open blocks plug-in, and I'm making the luggage because I want somebody else to carry some stuff for me. Look at him, isn't he cute? Made this in the last Magic Farm series, and yeah, didn't look back. So you can carry that lot. I've managed to change the head on my pick. The trick was it has to be fully repaired, so thanks to the guys who gave me comments on that. Right, so my wand, I probably need to move my map. Let's have a look. Map, top right. Better. Now when I've got the wand, you can see there's a little thing up in the top left hand corner. And my wand is pretty much useless at the moment. Right, the other thing I need to do is transfer all of this lot into Trunky, my little luggage companion, or at least as much as it can carry. Bonk bonk, and I want that and that. Did you get those? You got something. Well, you tried to anyway. Right, so I've made some food. It's getting dark, so we're going to sleep and we're going to head out. Pardon me. Everything else in here is just duplicates or junk that I don't really need anymore. Don't really need that. I can remake that any time. So, I'm heading out. We're going to find somewhere new to live, and I've decided I'm going to head northeast. There has been an update, just while I'm thinking about it. been several updates actually, and I'm a little bit careful when it comes to updates because you can see over there there's a whole load of trees. Now, not these ones, these dead trees never had leaves, but over there there's a whole load of trees which had leaves and no longer have leaves. So, nah, I'm not that desperate. Right, come on then, luggage. I love that luggage, it's brilliant. So we're going to head northeast and we're going to trundle a little bit looking for an ocean. I want a deep ocean, and fortunately in this mod all oceans are bloody deep. So we'll continue trundling this way. So I've had a little bit of fun today. I've ordered an upgrade to my broadband, so that's something to look forward to. We've up until now we've I'm going to get some of them dragon fruit. Up until now we've always had just the basic 20 meg broadband, which is, oops, you're right, yeah, you're right, and you're right. That's enough. Yeah, we've always had 20 meg, but I bit the bullet. I'm going for 120 megabit fibre, which should be nice. Oh, now the other thing I should be doing with this is, as I'm going with the thermometer, I should be scanning things. I'm supposed to give me... Oh, I do not have the knowledge. Okay, I don't have the knowledge to understand grass blocks. We'll get to grips with that as we go. So I'm going to be heading, as I say, northeast because I can. It's just things. Direction. I'm not keen on just doing the pure cardinals of north and south because... don't know why, just not always like to do my northeasts. Nope, don't have the knowledge to understand that. Oh, I just researched. Nope, still don't have the knowledge for grass blocks. Oh, but I can understand sand, which is handy. I've got those, so I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Anyway, carry on trogging, and I'll come back if we come across anything interesting. Okay, I found a magical forest, and I found this fella. I believe these are called petch. There's also these manipods, and what we were looking for, an ocean right next to a magical forest. So I think this might become home. I need a little place to dig in to make my hobo hut while we plan, but we've got lots of sand, which is handy. That'll probably be more than adequate for a point to dig in and make a hobo hut. Sand is really useful when making underwater facilities because you can use it to fill in, and obviously gravity blocks, so it's a lot easier to do things. Let's just have a look at the surroundings. Apart from the patch, we seem to be pretty good. Still can't understand wood. I've been scanning just about every block as we come to it. And this is literally only a day's travel. I haven't actually had to sleep yet, so first things first, let's go and get my hobo hut set up. And then we can get some crops planted temporarily while we start working on our underwater facility, I should say. Trunky's been loving it. Right, torch down. Block myself. Oh, we're on 1.64. Little ones can't fit through yet, can they? 7.2 is the one to watch out for on that. Get my new bed. Oops. And oh god, that was not a sight you want to see, is it? A bloody chest running over your top of you. Right, is that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill up, aren't I? No problem. Block. Oh, I'm gonna need sand anyway. So, not a problem. He can pick certain things up because he's got them in his sort of try. He thinks he can anyway, but not always, unfortunately. Right, where's my buckets? 2 buckets of water. Start off as we mean to go on, and let's get some farm. Oh, haven't got a hoe, have I? Well, that was a. Let's just eat these rutabaga. Have a little drink of my cider. And we'll, if I can get to him, we'll pick him up for now because he's very annoying when you're trying to think about doing things. Right, so we'll start off clearing a bit of land. Have I got some nerd polling materials? I have. This axe must be getting, yeah, it is getting close to levelling. I don't know whether I bother with the higher tier axes though. Well, this is going to be a pain to chop down, isn't it? Look at it. Bloody wood everywhere. Oh. Bum. Don't know how much of that's going to clear. Oh, I'm just easier to sod it. You know what? Probably easier to do this. We're going to use some of this desert rather than clearing stuff out. Bonk. And it'll do. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just enough to get the food growing so I can at least not starve to death, which I think is a reasonable goal. Now, get this thing. So I'm going to make this a little larger, and I'll be back once we've got this out and the crops planted, or at least actually the Tinker's Construct stuff up so I can make a hoe. Be back. Well, I'll probably try making a hoe the normal way first, but you know what I mean. Anyway, be back in a moment. Okay, well, I got myself set up down here. I've started unpacking stuff, so we'll have Trunky out of the way while we're not travelling, because he's more of a hindrance than a help. To be honest, I got everything set up. You can't make hoes normally. in this game I am going to have to make a Tinker's Construct hoe, and unfortunately I have no flint, no gravel, so I need to go find some. Great, wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. I don't know when they're ready, and I'll play with those. Another. Oh, we'll have those bushes later on. Remember they're there. Manipods, definitely useful. That silver wood's going to be handy as well for one building. Upgrading. Oh, that's another. What? Oh, he's a stroppy little bugger. And there is a spider about somewhere. But I need to find gravel. Convenient surface gravel, or near the surface. Oh, we'll have you. Bye-bye. Fortunately, this isn't Magic Farm. Not Magic Farm. Fortunately, this isn't Thaumcraft Magic Farm. I saw a skeleton just on my mini-map. Then he vanished. Oh, he's there. In the... Alright, but we'll leave him to it. He's obviously happy in that chunk loading error, so we'll leave him with it. Come on, I need some gravel. Chicken. Oh, well, fancy some bacon as well. Damn things. And you, Mr. Chicken, you can also go... Oh, and another pig. Lovely. But... not gravel. But this is... oh, salt or... oh well. Oh, and I didn't pick up that chicken. My shovel's almost broke as well. Just... am I going to be easy just setting up the foundry and making an iron? Copper and... oh god. I suppose we should. No. Got it. Takes too long. That's it. I'm going back to where I am. I'm going to set up my smelting facilities, and we're going to do it do it in iron. That'll come in handy. Let's head back, and I will see you back at the base once I've set up the smeltery. Okay, so yeah, not a hoe, a mattock is what we're after. I suppose sun's coming down, so I suppose we ought to illuminate around here a little bit. Got a couple of iron going in there, and mattock is a handle, an axe head, and a shovel head. Quick sleep. I've labelled the hobo hut. Too many bees, but who cares? So hopefully, quite a lot of petch up there. I assume they're petch anyway. He's underground. Okay, so as soon as we've got these built, I'm just going to make it with a wooden handle. I can actually get around and plant my little garden area over there. Right, we've got our axe head. And we've got our shovel head. Right. Let's get this built, get this out of the way, done and dusted, so we can at least get back to... I'll stick that in there for now. Got a load of cactus fruit on the way over as well. Well, sticks. I really need to start sorting out my inventory now. There's no food in there. I suppose I can stick that down while I'm at it as well. I'll keep these on me. Oh. Bag of holding glitching. Okay, that's that. Got raspberry bushes, but we'll save those for another time. So we're making a mattock. We've got that. We've got that, and we've got. Tool rod. I don't know what why it makes a difference, but. Does it have to be a tough tool rod, do you think? Tool rod. Okay, have I got a stencil? Let's make a tough tool rod. Tough tool rod. Stick the tough tool rod in the box. The box comes over here, and I need some wood now. Needs 3 wood. Oh, wonderful, and that can't be. Christ, this is taking me longer just to plant a field than it is to make anything. Alright, let me check things out, get this tough tool rod or tool rod thing sorted, and I will be right back. And finally, adding an iron tool rod to the mix gave me the mattock. So we can get going with this. Again, this is just to keep us going in food while we build our main area. And then all of this can be transferred over into that, but that's going to be a number of episodes. Good God. What on earth is going on underneath here? Like a creeper convention down there. Okay, creeper convention, no thank you. Wrong bag of holding. Right bag of holding. We'll have some seeds, obviously. Some potatoes, some carrots. Start off with that lot. So I'm going to do quite a bit of seeds because bread keeps you going for a long time in this game. Oh well, that's enough. Carrots, don't need as many. I'll just stick down some of those. Potatoes, the same, but I'll do, at least you can just make a baked potato, which is a little bit more wholesome. So we'll have some spuds, and the rest will be, not rice, grape, strawberry, what's the best one? Mustard, not Brussels, because everybody likes a good trump. Root, I don't know whatever they are, cauliflower, pineapple, tea. I can't imagine that being overly filling. So let me get rid of the carrots. Oh, that raw chicken can go in there as well for now. And the egg. Let's get some of these down. Bonk. Oops. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, do. What else have we got? Well, we've got plenty of seeds, so we'll just keep converting these and getting these planted. I'll stick the grapes down, sod it, and the strawberries. Not so sure about the rice. Anything else? Well, we'll have a tea, because tea would be splendid. Raspberry bush we'll sort at another. In fact, raspberry bush we'll put down as well. White mushroom, spore, that's fine. Barley seeds, yep. That's planted a different way. Okay, let's just get this lot done. And then we can have a quick look at what we've managed to do with Thaumcraft. I'll plant the rest later, sod it. I'm not shy of food at the moment. Yeah, so the plan is I will probably use dirt or something to start off with, just to bridge out into the middle of this bay, and then we'll create a sand 3x3 with a column to climb down. Once we're at the bottom, then we can start building a glass dome, probably a dome. And what I am going to do while I remember, if I've got, no, I haven't got it. I haven't even got it on me. And then we can start moving in, but we will have to have platforms on the top as well for our farms, because they won't grow underwater crops in this mod pack. Now, in terms of what we've researched so far, I've been, if I can find the section about advanced auras and nodes. No, aspects of magic. I think that's the one. So these are the primals, the 6 primal ones, and I've kind of scanned various things. So I've scanned Gellum, Saxum, which is another thing. We've got various scans, and when you scan them, you learn new things about the materials, and those are what we use in research. Now, the other thing we've got with this thermometer, which, oops. No, I can't understand chests. Oh, I've learnt Saxum, Pedito and Ignis from that. Nothing can be learnt from that. And I'm not clever enough to understand that. But as you look at the things you have researched, the information comes up about what's in them. So, yeah, I'm not clever enough to understand at all. Or something as simple as a sugarcane. So I need to increase my research expertise, I'm guessing. I've got water. But the other thing we can look around for is aura nodes, which will be useful. They're supposed to be visible from quite a way away. And they used to be. Always these silverwood trees used to create aura nodes. But I'm not seeing any over here. If we can find an aura node, we can charge our wand up. Oh, apples, that is, or drum even. Well, we can play the drum later. Still can't understand trees. So I'm going to try and find the damn aura node. These must be. They've got a couple of slime islands above us. Also some solid clouds. Aura node. Aura node. Oh, it sounds like there might be an aura node around here. I just heard a wisp, which I can't see. I hate wisps. Right. That is an ore node. And it is Aqua, Ignis and puzzles. I've got no idea what that one's called. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment because I just hear someone coming downstairs, so in a moment we'll tap that. Okay, sorry about that. Life goes on. I've now retired to what is going to become my studio shortly once I've got the final bits and pieces I need to upgrade my PC. So I've also found another couple of nodes, managed to analyse that one. That one, it says I don't understand well enough. So, here's our node, we can see it. And if we draw off like that, you can see it's going down. I don't want to completely drain it, because apparently these nodes can vanish if you drain them completely. And obviously only having the thermometer and not that's enough off of that one. But as you can see there, those 3 of those 6 bars have now started to fill up with V's. So yeah, we'll be able to get those going. The other node is over here on the other side of the river, which we'll just pop over and draw a little bit of V's off of that. So completely different mechanic to the old Thaumcraft, where your wand would just charge naturally out the atmosphere. This makes one usage a little bit harder, or actually considerably harder to be honest. Where are you? There you are, my little node. I just use waypoints. So this is quite... oh, that's a normal node. So we'll slurp some of that up. A little bit more. Okay, that's enough. Cinder flowers, I don't know whether I can analyse those yet. No, of course I can't. Anyway, so that's the one. Hopefully by the next episode we'll be able to start using some of these research points I've gained. The other thing I'm going to be doing is smelting a whole load of glass. I'm going to need so much. It's beyond funny. And I'm going to use the Tinker's Construct glass rather than vanilla, because it's much better. I've just, in fact, I'm going to eat a hamburger. And that will keep me going much longer while my plants grow. Pardon me, that's the side of talking. Now, somewhere in one of my bags, I should have some sand. Yeah. So let's go and whack that in the furnace and we'll set that process going. So next time we'll be doing a little bit of Thaumcraft research and also aiming to start getting the, well, maybe not the foundations, but certainly the access to the below water level. This shouldn't take too long to smelt actually. And we'll also be aiming to find out, right, so what are these? Apples, and there is a wisp about. That means there must be an ore node in this area. Okay. That one broke really easily. Don't know why. Let's go and have a look at these, because these look intriguing. Got a mana bean with air vis. So these are magic pods. Apparently you can plant them back on the trees. Like that, although you only appear to maybe have to wait till they're ripe. So we've got 9 blocks of glass. Bang, pour that in, and we get this rather nice clear glass. Now I'm conscious this episode's running long, so this is going to be the last thing I do before I say goodbye for this episode. So instead of the usual Minecraft glass, you get this, which just looks gorgeous. And you can do that with it. Double the bonus. Anyway, that's enough from me for this episode. We've got our new location. The farm is planted, and if not working fast, I may plant some more out there. Yeah, so from me, until next time, bye for now.